Hello guys, ExxotikGaming here back with another Pixel Gun 3D weapon review, and today's review is on the very powerful weapon in the secondary section, the dual machine guns UP2. These weapons are absolutely crazy. These are one of the few weapons I can say safely are worth the price that you get them for gems. They do cost gems, but look at the stats. These weapons, they're a lot better than other secondaries in this game. 18 lethality compared to other ones, 10, 10, 9, 16, 18. This is a 98 firing rate, which is faster than most of these other guns in the game. And it has 100 capacity. That's what makes this weapon so unique. 100 capacity, that means you're never going to run out of ammo anytime soon after you first join a game. Maybe several minutes after you constantly use the weapon. But these things, they do not run out of ammo very fast at all. They are a huge capacity weapon. I absolutely love the fact that they have that high of a capacity. Some people say that these weapons are overpowered, but I personally say they're not. They still take quite a few shots, headshots-wise, to people with ruby armor, and, you know, I don't really mind when I get killed by people with this, because I feel like it's fair, rather than other weapons in the game, like the laser minigun. They're not as fair. But anyways, we're going to go into map and bridge. Hopefully there's going to be a decent amount of people in this. There's about a 50-50 chance whenever you join a match in bridge. Sometimes there's a lot of people, sometimes they're not. And you just have to be lucky sometimes. Let's see if there are. There's a decent amount of people. Looks like Pablo El Duro might be somebody with some sort of high armor. So we're going to try to avoid that guy at all costs. Okay, and then this person, DJ, was floating. Kind of would expect that, considering his name was DJ, but oh well. So anyways, yeah guys, the dual machine guns. I'm gonna just go over to the other side and show you guys how well it does at longer range. At longer range it does have some problems because there are no sort of aiming features in this, so you really have to really concentrate on aiming when shooting this at long range if you want to do well. As you guys can see, that's how it does at people with armor. Thank God that person did not manage to hit me. But, you know, I'm managing to get some pretty decent kills with this. This is a secondary that can easily count as a primary. There are some secondaries in this game which can count as primaries. The Killer Mushroom UP2 is one, the Plasma Releaser is another, and this is one that certainly can count as one. I really, really like it, though. I'm really happy I did buy it. This was one of those ones I was nervous. I was like, should I buy this with gems or not? They look cool, but should I really do it? I don't know. And when I did, I could safely say that it was definitely worth the price. So you know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to continue on shooting these people from the other side of the bridge until they take me out, because I really have no way of managing to take them out. So, oh well. It's their fault for coming towards me. They know death will meet their fate. But, unless they take out the Dragon's Breath. There are several weapons, though, in this game where this weapon will not win against, and that's just something to note. The Dragon's Breath is definitely one of them where you're not going to do too well against. The laser minigun is another weapon. The Antigravity Blaster. You can manage to take out people with the Antigravity Blaster as long as you're at a long enough range and you are high above the ground. Some people, they just like stay on the ground and they never really jump up a lot, and that will mean the downfall of you if you go against people with the Antigravity Blaster. That is something definitely to note. There you go at long range. As you guys could see, definitely a little difficult. Unfortunately, there's only 2 people left, so I'm going to have to leave this match because you guys want intense gameplay with a lot of people. And 2 people in a match, it's not a decent amount of people for a match. So I'm going to actually, I should probably go into Heaven Garden. Let's try it in Heaven Garden. This is a longer range map, and you guys can see exactly how well it was. Bridge was more of a shorter range. I just really would recommend using this. If you guys ever get this with gems, or if you ever just buy gems, period, get this weapon. A lot of you people want me to review the dual revolvers, and I can safely say between the two, these ones are a lot better. I'll do a review of the dual revolvers soon, but these are definitely better. So that person looks like he was lagging, and that's interesting. You just got to be sure to get those headshots. Those are very, very important in this game. If you do not, then it does take quite a few shots to take somebody out. Whoa, I thought did I actually kill that person? Wow, I did. I'm surprised at that. But, yeah, guys, these are the dual machine guns. Tell me what you guys think about this. Come on, really? Everybody has to have the Dragon's Breath? Oh, God. But tell me what you guys think about these weapons. I absolutely love them. They're absolutely amazing in my personal opinion, more so than other secondaries. I say though personally, the best secondary in this game is the Killer Mushroom UP2 still. I can safely say that those are still the best, and I'm probably going to stick to that for quite a while. I did do a review on the Killer Mushroom, so you guys can see, if you're new to the channel, what's like the difference between the two, and you can compare and contrast between them. But I'm still getting amazing gameplay with this one. And I'm using these secondaries as a primary, so you gotta remember that when using these guns. Oh man, if I was actually able to take that person out. You're gonna have problems with ruby armor with this weapon, just like pretty much every other gun in this game. So if you do see somebody with ruby armor, tend to avoid them. That's what I usually do. I usually kill them just in these videos just because I want you guys to see exactly how well you do against somebody with ruby armor. But if I play against somebody normally, I would tend to stay away from them if I see they have ruby armor. But that's just me. Some of you guys are more daring than me probably, and you just go right for it with your pixel gun and try to take out someone with ruby armor, which might not turn out to be the best. If you go against the prototype, you gotta keep moving. I was not moving there, so that was why I died. It's always important to move around when you go against somebody with the prototype, and that will be your downfall if you don't. Go for the headshots. Somebody moving around like that will be a little difficult to go and try to take out, because they will be moving around a lot, and you have to kind of judge where they're going if they're moving around crazily like that. And that was very lucky though, because he did not decide to move. Moving around like this, how I do it, it's very helpful. Of course, somebody with ruby armor tends to be a higher level player, and they usually know how to use it. Somebody's name's Exotic Jr. Oh gosh. But anyways, I don't really have too much else I need to say about this weapon. I really would recommend getting that. That's my honest opinion. My complete honest opinion. Definitely worth getting. A lot of you people might be saying, no, I would never get this. This costs gems. Nothing is worth gems in this game. But hey, if you were to get gems in this game, this is the one that would be worth the price. Out of all the ones in this game so far that ReallySoft has released that cost gems, this is the one that would. Assassin says he's out of here. I don't know. Is Assassin somebody who doesn't know how to use the game for what it's worth and just uses it as a social media site? I have no clue, but it doesn't really matter. There are less and less people in this match. That's really unfortunate. Actually, there's still quite a few, but I just am unlucky in not really finding anybody, so you know what? It doesn't really matter. As long as we get kills, we're happy, right? Of course. Managed to get Exotic Jr. just because he was lagging, looks like, so you know, lag. Use lag to your advantage, guys. If somebody else is lagging, then hey, just kill them. Don't wait until they stop lagging, because that's a cowardly move. Anyways, I don't really have that much else I need to say about this weapon, other than it's really, really fun to use. I really love using these weapons, and I'll definitely be doing more gameplay with these in the future if you guys would like them. Make sure to take out some of these players. Wow, okay. Somebody looks like they were using some hacks there. Oh. Well, they're not using hacks. They're kind of half-body. That's really weird. But anyways, I don't really know much else I need to say about these weapons, guys, other than you really should consider getting them. There you go at long range. You pretty much have to get them when the person is standing still if you really want to get a long-range shot. But you never know. ReallySoft in the future might put in accuracy for these weapons, and when ReallySoft does, then these weapons are going to be really difficult to get kills with, because the accuracy, I would guess, is probably not going to be the best. As you guys can see there, it's definitely good if you are a lower level and you go against a lot of people who don't really have ruby armor. If you go against people with ruby armor, you're gonna probably end up raging a lot, because you're gonna be like, wow, I could have gotten that with my Hellraiser, and you didn't because you were trying to use this one. But I mean, it doesn't really matter. That's what happens when you try to use a secondary as a primary. That's what I'm doing, and that's why I die a lot of times in these videos, because I'm trying to use a secondary as a primary, and sometimes that doesn't work out as well as you would think it does. A lot of people, they look at my reviews of my secondary guns because they want to see if it's good as like a weapon that you would constantly use. And what I have to say, if you see me doing a review on a secondary weapon, then you gotta really see how the weapon performs alongside your primary. Because you're not gonna really use a secondary the entire match, so what you should do is use the primary most of the time, and then, in tough situations, take out your secondary, and that is when you're going to finish off the person. That is my best advice when you're going against somebody with secondary or primary. Wait, what am I trying to say? That's my best advice when you're going against people and you're trying to use your secondary. Just use your primary more often. That's when you're going to get the best gameplay. Because secondaries are never really meant to be as powerful as a primary weapon, and that is definitely the truth. Anyways, I don't really have that much else to say, guys. That's probably it for the video. If you guys enjoyed it, then be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to check out all of my other Pixel Gun 3D videos if you are new to the channel. This is the 47th weapon review that I have made, and I intend to review every single weapon in the game in the future, so it's going to be pretty awesome when I do. And, yeah, so, can we get one last kill on Exotic Jr.? I don't know if we can. We might have to get it on Key Gamer over here. Let's see if we can. I don't know. Everybody seems to be hiding behind the wall. And, that's a problem. Let's try to get King Richard here. There we go. So we got him. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.